Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper coming to you live from Schravenzande, the Netherlands. It's Monday morning, which means it's time for Cheer Corner. And Cheer Corner is where I make a simple card with you, and you get to nominate someone who should receive this card. The whole philosophy behind Cheer Corner is to cheer people up with happy mail. And I really do believe that we can change the world with one card at a time. So let's see what we're going to make today. I also love to play with things that I may have already used. So I like to recycle, upcycle. I'm going to show you a card that I made last week and what that has to do with this week. So I'm the Pampered Stamper, and you can find me on YouTube, the Pampered Stamper, my blog, thepamperedstamper.com, and I'd love to be your demonstrator in Canada or in Europe. So here is the card that I made last week, and I used our masking paper, and I cut three circles in the masking paper, and then I used blending brushes, and we got those three circles. But that means I have circles left over from my masking paper. So I'm going to try something the reverse. Now, I have another thing that I kind of messed up on. I had made a card base, but I had scored incorrectly because I'm still not used to the European measurements. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to use this for a die. And I wasn't sure if the die just cut out the stuff in the middle, but it actually cut out the outside. So that didn't work either. So now I'm just going to pretend that this is a card front. Because I want to play with this idea. I have no idea how it's going to work if the idea in my mind is going to be as good as the idea in real life. My finished card, I want to be a Memories and More card, a little one. Okay, so this is just a little card that's like 3 by 4.5, I think. Anyway, I'll double check that later for you. But the stamp set that I want to use today is called Soft Seedlings. And I thought, well, maybe that stamp is a little bit too big for the little card. So we're going to start with a bigger card, and I'm going to start with these little masks. So the things with the masks is that sometimes they stick a little better than you hope that they would, and then they take your paper off. So I'm just going to peel that off, and I've just stuck it to my hand so it's not as sticky. And let me put that one there. And like I said, I really haven't got a clue what I'm doing. So here, we're just going to play. You know, it's when you play that you either find out that something is good or that it's not at all what you wanted it to be. And it's just paper. I don't know if that has a backing or not. Yep. So you can store these on a piece of wax paper and reuse them again and again. I'm going to take that one off a little bit here. Oh, you know what? I did the wrong side. Oh, goodness. Oh, here it is. Just going to take a little stickiness off. Put it here. It is raining, raining, raining here in the Netherlands today. And usually in Holland it doesn't rain all day, but I think that today it just might. I actually want a fifth one. I don't think I have another one. I don't think I have another circle, so I might use, doesn't matter. I don't want an even number, so I think I'm going to grab another circle. I found another circle on my desk, and I'm going to put it up here. So now I'm going to use a blending brush, and I think I'm going to go with So Saffron. Look at the state of this thing. It's filthy, but you know what? It's going to work. So Saffron, a blending brush. I'm trying to see which one. See, I'm choosing between the two. I'll choose the one that has a little bit more yellow. And then you just ink it up. And I'm going to start right on top of this. I didn't want to go with a super bright yellow. And like I said, I'm just really playing without much of a clear idea. I don't even sketch things out. I'm just, maybe this will work. And if it doesn't work, then at least I will have learned something. Now, I'm surprised with how dark this So Saffron really is. But here, I'm going to go along the edges. And then, you know, the idea is that it's a little bit of fall. So I'm going to take another color and sponge a little bit more. Now, do I go with soft suede or I do go with old olive? I think I'm going to go with soft suede. And we'll see. And I hope that you guys try this and play with it. And I'm just going to start off the edge here because I don't want it to be too much. I'm just making this a little bit more vintagey. There, maybe even around. There. Okay. Now we're going to peel off our circles. And I should have a piece of wax paper here, and I do not. So this is what's left over. I'm just going to put them on my phone stand for now. But that's what I find the benefit of a bit of a messy desk is that you play with what's left over on your desk. Now, I was originally planning to play with something else, but I found it a little bit overwhelming. I have to do something with the Chic Textures boutique. But I thought, oh, I just wasn't inspired just yet. So I thought, we're going to try this. Now, we're going to take this big stamp and put it on a block. I'm not going to use my Stamparatus today. So just lay the stamp down, pick it up with your block. And I think I'm going to use Cajun Craze for the first one. So tap, tap, tap. And then the key is to give it a good firm press. And I'm going to just put this right in the spotlight here. So I'm going to stand up, give it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 press. And I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to clean it, and then I'm going to stamp it again in a different color. And then I'm not sure yet about the words, but I don't know how things are in Canada right now. Maybe fall is a little bit late. Here, there's really no change. Everything is still green. And when fall really does come, they get more yellow in their colors. And the reason for that is that it doesn't freeze at night. So I've got soft suede happening here. And I'm going to stamp it like so. There. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, so we're going to clean it again. And then I think I'm going to do an old olive. And then I'm going to show you just a simple little trick. So we're going to ink up our stamp in old olive. There. And I don't like it that I have lines. I'm going to trim that stamp, but it's too late to do it now. Now I'm going to get a little sponge dauber. I was looking for, here, this will do. I've got a sponge dauber and I want to use crushed curry, I think. Or you know what? We'll do Cajun Craze since I have that here. So I'm going to take a little bit of Cajun Craze and I'm going to daub it a little bit here just to add a little bit of color. And I'm also going to add some on the little keys. All right, let's have a look and see what that did. I'm going to flip this one and do it like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Now I see that my phone is kind of angling a little. Let me see if I can straighten that. Okay. And then we're going to use an other stamp from the set. And I'm going to just use the little key, this one. And then maybe we'll do a little bit of collage stamping. Who knows? But you can see how just by using those, let's see, soft suede, just by using those circles, it just gives a totally different look. I didn't have to cut anything, which is what I wanted. I didn't want to have to cut. And I think I'll do this one in Cajun Craze. There. Now I have something that I've already saved also from my thing from last. This one just says for you. It's pretty little for this card. I had another one and it's so grateful. So I'm going to cut that out, except I took my scissors downstairs. I'm going to have to use some contraband scissors. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to use this yet. I might want something a little bit bigger. So I might just bring in the other stamp set that I was playing with that was overwhelming me a little bit. It has a big thanks in it. So, and I find with that set, with the season of, or the chic textures, I forget exactly what it's called. It has paper that goes with it, and in the catalog, it has an unusual color combination that I might just have to try. But right now, it's like turning me off a little bit, and it's just killing my creativity because it's a color combination that I wouldn't pick myself. And it's quite artsy, which is a good thing. So maybe I need to just get over myself and play. So I'll let you know how that goes. So here I have So Grateful, and it's really not the best cutting. Just going to go around here. Cutting on camera is also not fun, I have to say. And I want more rounded corners rather than these choppy things. But you get the idea. See, So Grateful. It does look nice. I'm going to pause my video for a minute to show you the other one. So here is the season of chic. And here is the thanks I was talking about. Now look how big it actually is. It's a lot bigger than what it says. It says that the stamps are shown at 75%, so that's 25% bigger. That's quite significant. So it's really a beautiful stamp set with shells, flowers, leaves, and snowflakes. The idea is that it's 4 seasons, right? You make each season of life even more beautiful. So that's what I'm playing with. And I thought, well, maybe this big thanks is what we need. So I'm going to do the same thing again. And I'm going to try to make my cutting a little bit more flowy and less choppy. Here we go. Almost done. And then I'm thinking to add a little bit more stamping as a collage. That corner didn't work out so well. Okay. See, here's the difference. That now suits. And I'm not sure if I should leave it like that or if I should put a few like little hellos and for you in the background. And So Grateful. But I have to remember, tell myself I'm playing here. So I won't know if I get fearful now. I'm never going to know. So since this is not a card I'm actually going to give away, we're going to give it a try. And then you will know, oh, you know what, that one's too big. So here's the So Grateful. We're going to use some Memento. Oh, that stays on. Oh, here it is. The Memento's right in front of me. So I'm just happy to get my mojo flowing again. Sometimes when you start in the morning, it's like, oh, I'm not feeling it today. And so I made some soup. I'm so grateful. And I'm just going to put grateful here. And a little so here. Yeah, I'm liking that. One more. And just a little bit here. Yeah. Okay, I think that looks pretty cool. And then I'm going to just pop that up. Got some black dimensionals. And I could probably add a little bit of twine or something. But I want to keep it fairly simple. So this is it. So I hope that you've given some thought, and I'm covering up that little spot there. So it's an embellishment opportunity. And here it is. Here's the card. So I think this is a really beautiful stamp set. It's called Soft Seedlings. I will put the link below so that you can order it if you like. Here it is, Soft Seedlings, item number 159905. And you see how it is. If you look at the leaves, you can see that they are shaded. That's called a distinctive style of stamp. So it makes it super easy. And I think it's pretty cool. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. Now, I didn't do the note card. I guess I could still do that. Look, we're just going to put one. Well, maybe not just one. And I'm just going to go really lightly. I'm not going to add any more color than this. This is just leftovers. And a little bit of peel them off. Sticking those things to my hand first really does take just enough of the tackiness off so that you don't ruin your paper. Okay, because the first time I used it, I did ruin my paper. I'm looking for my cleaner, which I'm not seeing, so you know what? I have no idea what I did with it. Just doing this, and then we're going to do some Cajun praise. I'm just going to put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. And then just a little for you. How pretty is that? We're going to put that on with a few tiny little black dimensionals. I love that the black dimensionals have a white backing so that you can see it. If it had a black backing, it would be hard. We need all the help we can get. There we go. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love this. Clean and simple, and it took just seconds to make this card. So how nice is that? All right, guys, I'm glad I was able to show you the other thing as well. If you like my cheer corner, if you think I should keep going with it, please let me know in the comments. Right now I'm thinking, am I being excessive? I do a cheer corner on Monday, I do stories and stamps on Tuesday, and I do stamping through my stash on Wednesday. So feel free to tell me which one of those is your favorites. If you think I should drop one, let me know. Yeah, I'm here, and this is an interactive spot. It's a community of stampers, so I like to hear from you. I hope you have a super day, and don't forget to nominate someone to get this card. All right? And don't forget to tell me why you're nominating them. All right, thanks again for joining me. Bye.